Why your study routine never works and how to fix it. Studying is one of the most common activities in anyone's life. High school students, college students, people preparing for exams, or professionals looking to update their skills. At some point, everyone tries to create a study routine. But for most people, it doesn't work. You've probably experienced this. You make a beautiful schedule, full of colors, times, and goals. But after a few days, everything falls apart. Study hours are cut short. Subjects pile up. Discouragement appears, and soon the routine that seemed perfect is abandoned. Why does this happen? Is it because you're undisciplined? Or is something wrong with the way study routines are planned? The truth is that most people fall into common traps when building their routines. Fortunately, there are ways to correct these mistakes and finally create a functional, sustainable, and stress-free study plan. In this article, we'll explore why your routine never works and, more importantly, how to fix it in practical ways. Get ready for an in-depth but simple read that can transform your relationship with studying. Number 1. The myth of indiscipline. One of the biggest mistakes is believing that only those with indiscipline can maintain a study routine. This idea creates guilt and frustration. The truth is that discipline doesn't appear out of nowhere. It results from well-structured environments, consistent habits, and realistic goals. If your routine relies solely on willpower, it won't last. You need systems that make the right choices easier. How to fix it? Prepare your study space to reduce distractions. Use environmental triggers, books visible, phone out of reach. Build discipline gradually, with small, achievable goals. Number 2. Unrealistic schedules. Another common mistake is creating an overly detailed schedule with 8 hours of continuous study, no breaks, and no room for unforeseen events. The routine looks good on paper but is impractical in real life. You may think, I should study 8 hours daily, but is it really possible and healthy? How to fix it? Make a flexible schedule based on time blocks: morning, afternoon, evening. Include regular breaks and downtime. Plan for unforeseen events. Life happens. Number 3. Too many subjects at once. Many try to study all subjects in one day, thinking it's balanced. The result is mental fatigue and little real progress. Imagine trying to solve a math equation while someone is talking non-stop about history. Your focus would likely drift. The same happens with your brain. How to fix it? Focus on 2 or 3 subjects per day. Use study cycles, alternating subjects throughout the week. Prioritize what is most urgent and difficult. No. 4. Paralysis by perfection. You buy courses, books, and apps, postponing the actual study. You rearrange your desk while others have already started classes. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'll begin my routine. The problem isn't the delay. It's the belief that everything must be perfect before starting. The truth is that perfectionism is often disguised fear. How to fix it? Start with what you have. Remember, an imperfect routine is better than none. Adjust gradually as you go. No. 5. Lack of clarity in goals. Study is vague. The brain doesn't respond well to general commands. You need to be specific. Telling yourself I'll study history is like saying I'll clean the house. It's unclear and overwhelming. How to fix it? Replace I'll study history with I'll review the French Revolution and answer 10 questions. Set short-term, measurable goals. Review your progress weekly. Number 6. Ignoring biological rhythms. We all have times of day when we are more alert or more tired. Forcing study during low-energy periods is a recipe for frustration. For example, if you always feel sleepy between 3 and 5 p.m., trying to study during that time is unproductive. How to fix it? Identify your most productive times. Schedule the hardest subjects for those times. Leave lighter content for when you're tired. Number 7. Excessive passive studying. Many students spend hours reading or highlighting, but without actively testing their learning. They believe that reading a book is studying. Passive learning is memorizing facts without understanding or being able to apply them. How to fix it? Use active techniques, short summaries, flashcards, mind maps. Do practice questions and mock exams regularly. Teach the material out loud, as if you were the teacher. No. 8. The motivation trap. You say, "Today I'll start exercising tomorrow." The problem is waiting to be motivated to study or exercise. Motivation is unstable. It comes and goes. How to fix it? Focus on building habits, not relying on motivation. Use the 2-minute rule. Start studying for just 2 minutes. This usually leads to more. Remember, action generates motivation, not the other way round. Number 9. Neglecting physical and mental energy. Studying requires energy. Without proper sleep, nutrition, and physical activity, no routine will work. Imagine trying to concentrate on an empty stomach or after running a marathon. Your brain needs fuel to function well. How to fix it? Sleep 7 to 9 hours per night. Eat a balanced diet, avoiding excessive sugar. Engage in light physical activity regularly. Number 10. Skipping periodic review. You study during the week, but forget much of what you learned by the weekend. The solution is reviewing periodically. However, most students neglect this step, thinking that studying and learning are the same. How to fix it? Use spaced repetition review after 1 day, 7 days, 30 days. Make quick reference summaries. Reinforce learning with practice questions. Number 11. Comparing yourself to others. Many students abandon routines because they compare themselves to classmates who study more or seem to learn faster. Some compare their first month of college to a senior who has been studying for years. How to fix it? Focus on your own progress. Remember, everyone's brain works at its own pace. Use comparison only as inspiration, not judgment. Remember, the key to a successful study routine is consistency over perfection. Aim to make steady progress, not achieve flawlessness. And remember that if you're struggling, you're not alone. Seek help from friends, teachers, or tutors. Stay persistent and you'll see results. Building an effective study routine is a journey, not a destination. Keep trying, keep learning, and you'll find the system that works best for you. If you found this advice helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more educational content. Share this video with a friend who might benefit from it. And as always, thanks for watching. Hallo zusammen. Gut sprechen wherever ein Problem, das ihr garantiert kennt. Den perfekten Lernplan, der nach wenigen Tagen schon wieder in der Schublade verschwindet. Ihr wisst, why das so oft. Mit Begeisterung erstellt ihr einen detaillierten Zeitplan, markiert alles in schönen Farben, und seid absolut besorgt. Diesmal klappt dies. Eben nach ein paar Tagen. Ja, ihr kennt das Ende geschätzt. Aber kein Sorge, das liegt nicht daran, dass mit Juget was nicht stimmt. Der Wargrund ist viel simpler. Die meisten wohnen ans merken bij Warum Ihre Lernroutine die gleichen grundlegenden Fehler. Lasst uns mal den guten Urtemann sprechen, den Mythos der einzelnen Disziplin. Wir denken, erfolgreiche Lerner hätten einfach mehr Willenskraft dort QUATSCH. Erfolg beim Lernen basiert auf einem klaren System, nicht auf Charakteristik. Was funktioniert also wirklich? Erstens, matcht dies you gleicht. Ergönnt euren Arbeitsplatz auf. Let das Handy weg. Ja, wirklich weg. Und fangt mit kleinen, Matchspielen an. Kein 8 Stunden Marathon-Sessions planen. Das klappt nicht. Stattdessen plant in flexiblen Zeitblöcken. Morgens 2 Stunden, nachmittags vielleicht noch mal ein. Das reicht für den Anfang willig. Und bitte nicht jeden Tag auf Future durchpauen wollen. Konzentriert euch auf 2 bis 3 Themen pro Tag. Ein weiterer Killer Lernmotivation, Perfektionismus. Ihr kennt das, erst wenn alles perfekt vorbereitet ist, wollt ihr anfangen. Aber wisst ihr euch, im Mittelmeer Lerneinheit, da ihr wirklich durchgeht, bringt mehr als der perfekte Plan, den ihr umsetzt. Apropos Motivation, wartet nicht darauf. Motivation kommt und geht wie das Wetter. Baut stattdessen Gewohnheiten auf. Fangt mit 2 Minuten an. Ja, nur 2. Oft werdet ihr automatisch länger durchhalten. Unterschätzt euch nicht die Macht der Wiederholung. Einmal lernen und neu wieder anschauen. Das funktioniert nicht. Plant Regeln mit Wiederholungen ein. Nach einem Tag, einer Woche, einem Monat. Ihr Gehirn wird es euch denken. Und noch was Wichtiges, hört auf. Euch mit anderen zu vergleichen. Julia lernt 6 Stunden am Tag. Schön für Sie. Ihr seid nicht Julia. Findet euren eigenen Rhythmus, euer eigenes Tempo. Das Wichtigste zum Schluss. In gut Lernroutine ist wie ein guter Freund. Sie entwickelt sich mit der Zeit. Aber prakt regelmäßig, was funktioniert und was nicht. Passt an, experimentiert, seid flexibel. Wenn ihr diese Tipps beherzigt, werdet ihr merken, Lernen muss kein Qual sein. Es kann sogar, ja, wirklich, Spaß machen. Hat euch das Video geholfen? Dann lasst mir einen Daumen nach unten da und abonniert den Kanal für mehr praktische Lerntipps. In den Kommentaren könnt ihr mir gerne sagen, welche Erfahrungen ihr mit Lernroutinen gemacht habt. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Denkt dran, der beste Zeitpunkt anzufangen ist jetzt.